Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simp, and All Subject channel. So I got a content by request about money, and I want to just continue talking about money in relationships. And on this video, I want to tell you, do not pay 100% of the bills unless one of these things are the factor. And another reason why you don't do it, because in most courts, they're going to try to make you her slave. If your relationship fails, they're going to try to make you her slave. Why you think I ain't ran down there yet? Pay attention. I don't know how them judges going to look at this situation. See, you young guys, y'all be like me. Y'all be running down there trying to get married, and you don't even know what can happen in the future. You don't even understand what can happen in the future. And then now you getting older, you established in your life and in your ways, and here she come with all this bull crap that make it impossible to deal with her from a rational standpoint. And so that's why you don't run down there. That's why I'm giving y'all the game. I'm giving y'all the wisdom, man. I've been married on paper for 26 years. Trust me, that time means nothing, because the majority of it, a lot of it was just battles. It was just battles, man. So, and it's like now, I look at my financial situation, and I didn't do much better than I would have by myself. If not, I probably would have did better. Because, and people talk about kids. I don't think it was the kids as much as it was just trying to make purchases to make her happy. And then when the purchases go sour, you shouldn't, I told you, you shouldn't have never did that, blah, 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 blah. The kids, I don't know about y'all kids, but my kids, the cost wasn't that bad. You know? And they was getting toys, they was getting this, they was getting that, they was getting stuff. I think it'd be like, they didn't go to private school, they was homeschooled, so that saved some costs. Some of the things we did, but the things that cost was the housing. Like, I just paid almost $1,500 on my rent. That's why I'm telling y'all that. Like, if you not like a high six-figure earner, if you like 5-figure, like 50,000, 60,000, I wouldn't be paying all them bills. You're gonna pay all them bills, you might as well live by yourself. It don't make sense, because you're not gonna do good financially. Like, if you one of those guys that saying, well, I'm gonna pay everything, you gonna go without a lot of stuff, making 50, 60, 70,000. Like Coach Greg say, I had the same number before I even heard him say it. I said, man, you gotta be making 80,000, and even if you making 80,000, you better be in a city with a decent or low cost of living for you to feel the positive effects of making 80,000. Like in Milwaukee, you making 80,000, man, you can get anything. Anything. You're gonna have nice cars, you're gonna live somewhere nice, your house gonna be nice. But if you making 50, and this is what you go by. Don't go by what the job tell you they paying. Go by what you have after you pay for your benefits, after you pay for your taxes. Go by your net, not your gross. So they might be saying, oh, you make 60,000, but every month you only bringing home Like, let's say your check's $2,000, you only bring home $4,000 with 2 months where you bring it home $6,000. So that's $52,000 after taxes and expenses. That's what you got to go by. You, man, I'm gonna pay all the bills. Yeah, alright. You gonna be just like I be sometime. Your money be stacked up. Something come out of the blue and you got to use your stacked up money to pay for it. You ain't getting ahead. Whereas from the jump street, you say, well, we both gonna work. Okay, she said, well, I want to stay home and take care of the kid. First of all, be careful having kids with these women, because most of them start acting different after they start having kids, because you've given them leverage with kids. So make sure that's what you want to do. Like, in some ways, in like thinking back, man, married with kids is gonna cost you a whole lot more than single with kids. I'm telling you. So it's like in my situation, for instance, like, yeah, people that helped me in the past here and there, but you can't keep asking nobody for help being grown. And I'm telling you, it's been many times in my adult life where I couldn't even sleep because of them bills. Don't put yourself in that situation, man. Then she's sitting at home bored. You be trying to depress, or whatever you call it. You be trying to unwind. And you got to hear about this stuff like, man, why is she talking about this? I don't want to hear about this. That's how it be. You just be trying to chill. And then you end up arguing over something petty. Now your off days is gone because you spent all of your off days arguing with a broad, arguing with your girl, arguing with your wife. And now you got to go back to a job that you don't even like that. It's like, that's why guys be creating man cave. They just be like, okay, I'm going to keep my distance on my off day. I'm finna enjoy my off days. Because they'll just end up doing yard work or arguing their whole entire time off. I'm telling you, man. And stressing over bills. Don't talk about bills on your off day if you're not well-to-do. Don't do it, man. Like I say, I spent $2,000 this week on bills, food, gas, etc. $2,000. And it's like, that's why I look at people like, how are y'all not doing good? And both of y'all got incomes, and decent ones. Some of these people be having two good income, and they be in the same boat as me. A little less or a little more. That don't make no sense. That's why I'm here to tell you, man. You in your 20s, man. You know, just calculate. Make sure your rent, your two highest bills is no more than 50% or less of your income. That's one of the main things. If you do that and you save, and you know, I believe investing is to maintain wealth. Like I told y'all, a lot of people don't agree with me. They come in the comment. I don't look at investing as a way to get wealthy. I look at investing as a way to maintain wealth. Like you investing on top of your saving, on top of your, and that money is helping you maintain wealth. Like it's growing along with everything else. But I think the way to do it is to get out here and grind and have multiple income sources, and some of your sources you don't touch. You save it all. If your job paying you enough and you got time, instead of watching TV for 8 hours, Now, I play video game stuff too. But don't do that every day, man. Don't go, and even if you living at home with your parents, build your nest egg, man. Because then you could either put your kid, when you start having kids, you can either put them in private school or homeschool. Build your nest egg. So, don't go 100%. Go 60-40. You say, yeah. And if your wife cheat at work, man, just dump her. Because here's the thing, too. If she's making money, like especially what you want a humble woman that makes a lot, that's going to still follow your lead, be sweet, submissive, or you want her to be at the same level as you financially, or just a little under. Then that way, if y'all relationship goes sour, they ain't gonna really be able to get you like that. If they try to, you could appeal it. And the appeal, you probably gonna win. Whereas if you making 100% of the money, they liable to tell you, you gotta leave the house and you still gotta pay the rent. So now you gotta pay that high rent, like I told y'all what my rent is, and still try to find a way to move somewhere else. Cause I ain't living around bum, thief, wannabe thug. I'm not living around that. Where I am now, they lurk, but this is a lot of homeowners. This is a lot of people who ain't really doing all that dirt. Now they come through here because there's a lot of restaurants and stuff over here, but they don't live over here per se. So I would have to find somewhere where I could live around people that's like-minded to myself, or at a higher income level, so on and so forth. Because I'll shoot somebody, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I don't got time to be beefing because I shot your boy who tried to rob me. I'd rather just kind of try to avoid these type. Like in Milwaukee, the smart people avoid the stores and the places where these people frequent. Now, you can't avoid them all the time, but it's smart to do your best. So, I don't like, it's stores like I could be practically finna run out of gas. I'm not, like just recently, allegedly, I believe what happened was the dude tried to skip the older guy and he stood up for himself. He came out of the store, they shot him dead. I keep telling people, man, and it's not just Milwaukee, Chicago, Detroit, Gary, St. Louis, all these places, Flint. Don't go to those urban gas stations. If you do, it should be like, 6 in the morning? When these dudes still high, just sleeping in. Stop going around these dudes, man. I gotta work with them, and that's a pain in the butt. Like I told y'all I work in the correctional field. Like just talking to them is a challenge. And they get to talking that tough stuff, and you gotta watch what you say to them. Black Ram, it's people that do correction. Black Ram will tell you. And other people, it's more than just me and him. It's like when you off, you in heaven. Cause you ain't gotta deal with them dudes. So you don't let these women off the hook, because then what's gonna happen is you're gonna end up living in a highly urban area. The dude's gonna be watching y'all go to work, and they're gonna be breaking in your house. I remember back in the day, my cousin, they broke in his house and they only left like a little TV, took everything because of where he was living. Now, that'll help you avoid that. Like, where this what you do. If she's not a saver, like she always trying to spend money, then what you do is you get a joint account. I don't like joint accounts, but if you married to somebody that's horrible with spending, you get a joint account where you, every time she buys something, it's gonna send a text message to your phone. And you get on her heels, man. Especially, one thing y'all gotta stop doing with these women. Never take a passive route in situations where if it was you, they would try to get on you. So, you get a joint account with her, and y'all put y'all savings in there, where you can just make sure that she not blowing y'all money off. And then, that's why I say, always leave her room to buy some of that stuff she like. If you doing 100% of the bills, it might not be no room unless you, like I say, you already got a lot of money or you already make a lot of money. That being 80,000 and up. Like you live in a city like Milwaukee, a lower income city, like say Milwaukee or Cleveland or somewhere where the cost of living is low, then you 80,000, you should be able to definitely save some of that. So make them pay. Don't go 50-50 though. Cause then she gonna think she on the same level as you. That's why I hear people talking about 50-50. I ain't going 50-50. I'll go 55-45. Even if she makes more than me, I'm going 55-45, and I'm gonna be like, look, you making all that money, we need to be saving it. But I want a new car. Okay, you want a new car, huh? You want a new car? Okay, this is what we gonna do. This is what we gonna do. You make $5,000 a month. We're gonna take 1,000 of your 5, and we're gonna put it up for 4 years. Then that way you have $48,000. You can take 40 of it and go buy you a car. She'll feel much better. And you better make sure you got good insurance, so if you wreck it, they'll give you a different one. You still got 8,000. You got a brand new car, and you still got 8,000. She got a big mouth, man. My neighbor just loud. Let me turn this air up so y'all can. So, that's how you do it. But when you fighting, like my situation right now, I look at it like I might as well and this is another, I came to this conclusion like maybe 4 years ago, 5. I was looking at, okay, everything as a whole, the sex life, the level of getting along, the bills. I was looking at everything, and I'm like, I might as well be by myself. My kids, I'm always help my kids, man. But I might as well, like, in today's economy, I would literally end up spending my whole work year. And now that divorce costs. But I'm looking at that like I could grind over that. If I get the positivity flowing in my life, like when you get rid of that discord, when you with a woman, y'all not clicking, you got to get rid of that, man, because it's going to affect everything. Watch. I bet you I'll be in better shape, even though you can't blame them. It's not them, it's you. Better finances. Better everything, because you can't blame them, but you got to realize what two becoming one means. You got division. It's like you got everything going in two different ways. She tried to bring up Will Smith and them. You can't bring up no celebrities, because they money flows different than ours, everyday people. So you can't bring up Tom Brady or a celebrity. You gotta look at the everyday people. Guys was coming on there talking about, like, people was telling their story, how they had financial problems after they divorced. And it's a crying shame. I wish she would have came up and act like this when I was 28. 20s. Nah, then again, because my sons was young. I don't know, man. It's just baffling. My sons would have not turned out like they have without me in the picture. And here's why I say that, because the blood is flowing through them. They would have been probably just like their cousins. I'm going to say we, not just her, not just me. We instilled things in them. But it wouldn't have been the same if it was just her. That's single mothers don't do well with sons. Unless they got a lot of uncles, a lot of positive influences. Don't go 50-50, man. 70-30. Go 70-30. Go 60-40, 55-45. I wouldn't even go 80-20. That's too low. You got to make her commit more to some of these expenses. There's been times where I pay my bills and I ain't even have money to buy me a lunch on my lunch break through the course of my adult life. Whereas you got a working spouse, the positives in it is the kids. Your kids gonna turn out better if she stay at home, as long as she doing what she got to do. But the negative is the financial. I'm telling you, man. You can't tell me, because I have lived it. I'm living it right now. You seeing your coworkers, they make the same money as you. The ones that don't got more is because they bad with money. The ones that's good with money, they gonna have more than you. Because the only person they gotta worry about is they self. And all of y'all dudes, you working 2 jobs, you got low expenses, man, you should be stacking that money up. Don't be spending all your money on no clothes. I know y'all young dudes. The temptation is there. Balenciaga, man. If you honest with yourself if you just honest, take away the status. You telling me that Balenciagas, let me see, I got this. You telling me that Balenciagas are better than K-Swiss? Let's see. I gotta see a pair of these. If you just completely honest about it, and you look at Balenciaga shoes, right? I'm trying to. Why ain't they coming up? Come on, dude. Man, I've seen shoes. Wait. I've seen shoes on Temu that look just as good. They probably cost you $20. Those shoes was $1,100, man. And they don't even look like nothing. Then they Converse looking shoe, the Paris denim, $850. Man, Converse look better than those. Man, you paying for the name. I'm telling you. If you got it, you got it, man. You pay for it because you got it. Status symbol, but don't try to say they look better. Look at K-Swiss and then look at Balenciaga. And be like, I'm going to take away the status. I'm going to judge this. And you tell me. You tell me. A lot of them K-Swiss look better than them shoes, man. Then y'all be getting the Cardis. You got $10,000 on. And you ain't even got $10,000. Getting chewed out by your grandmama, your parent, whoever you living with. But you spend $200 on a jogging suit. Man, you better get on Temu. And I don't even want y'all to know about Temu. Cause I don't want y'all buying the stuff I buy. I shouldn't have said nothing. Amazon too. You got $10,000 on, and you ain't even got $10,000. And that's a lot of us black people, especially. The people from India, they'll have them a $7. They'll keep their haircut every week, so they looking neat, moosed up. They'll have a $10 shirt on, clean, pressed. They'll go get them some Nikes on sale, $80. They be clean. And then you look outside, they have a $50,000 truck that they pay cash for. See, that's the difference. I told y'all, one guy I know, he be looking out for his cousins. He bought his cousin a truck. Truck had to be $15,000, $16,000. Cousin don't even got a license. That's why they pass us up. Then they wife come in business. You rarely see them, and they work. Like I know this one guy. He's the manager at a liquor store. I be seeing his wife at Subway. That's probably theirs. And she be over there with him helping. American women, use me, no time me. Text other dude come over there. Panties down. Got smashed. Insides knocked back. Come back to you. You don't never show me no affection. Why you ain't do this? And meanwhile, you paying 100% of the bills to a nag, to a basket case. I'm done.